morning, everybody.
Good morning, Rabbi.
In this week's Parsha, Parshas Re'eh, there's a pasuk. It says, "Uboi tidbakun," and to him you should cleave, and to him you should connect. You should become one. So Rashi says, what does it mean you should become one with Hashem? So he explains, Hadveik bidrachav, connect to him by going in his ways. Follow his ways. Be similar to Hashem. Whatever Hashem does, you do. So what can we do that God does, that we can be similar? So Rashi gives examples. Gemal chasadim, do chesed. Do chesed, do kindness. Kfor mesim. Somebody needs a burial, do a burial for them. Baker cholim, go visit the sick. Moshe Asa Kadosh Baruch Hu, as we see God did. What do we see? It's a different examples. For example, after Adam and Eve sinned, so they felt their nakedness. They needed clothes. Hashem made them clothes. Hashem gave them clothing. He did chesed with them. He gave them clothing. When Abraham Avinu was not feeling well, Hashem came to visit him. Hashem said, okay, I want to go do Birka Cholim. Let me visit him and see how he's doing. When Aaron passed away, Hashem took care of him. Hashem did his burial, and Hashem did Moshe Rabbeinu's burial. So Hashem did do funerals for people that needed in a sense, where it was on a very high level. So these are things that you see Hashem, in a sense, does chesed with other people, and so too we have to learn from His ways that we should do chesed, obviously on our level, what we can do based on our limitations, but we also have a lot of opportunity. But that's something that we learn in this week's parsha. Now, there's a question. The question is asked like this. It says, "Ves mitzvos of tishmeru, keep his mitzvahs, keep his commandments, uvoi tidbakun." And then it says you should go in his ways. You should connect with him and become one. So the question is asked, wait a second. Isn't following his mitzvahs, going in his way, following God's commandment, it's not going in his way, that you have to tell me now an extra thing to go in his way? And all these mitzvahs that you just told me are not mitzvahs that I have already in the Torah. It's a kind of repetitive. First of all, it says already keep God's mitzvahs. That's going in his ways, following his will. And two, most of these mitzvahs that we just mentioned are mentioned anyway in the Torah. So why is there a specific, separate commandment that we should go in his ways, we should cleave to Hashem? So the explanation is, one of the explanations, the difference is like this. When you do a mitzvah, there is God, there is the boss, and then there's us following. We're following the commandment. So as much as we're becoming one, there's still Hashem, and then there's the subject, us fulfilling the mitzvah. It's two different things. We're coming together, but it's coming together on two different levels. There's the top and the bottom. That's the way it is a mitzvah. There's one that commands a mitzvah, and we are the ones to fulfill the mitzvah. We are being commanded to do the mitzvah. When it comes to boisid bakun, you should become one with Hashem. You're trying to be parallel with Hashem now. You're trying to become one. Not that I'm following Him because He's telling me He's boss. I want to be like Hashem. I want to be similar to Hashem. I want to make every part of my nature to become one with Hashem. It's a difference. It's like you're not comparing or following orders. It's more of a total different approach. The approach is here, you're trying to upgrade yourself in a way that you're not only doing it because out of fear or commandment, but you're doing it because this is what I want to do. I want to be like Hashem. That's a baited bakun, that we want to become like Hashem. Hashem should help. We should be inspired. And we should be able to walk in the path of Hashem. He should carry us. We should be able to carry the Torah, the mitzvahs. We should become one. With the coming of Mashiach, Amen.